Calais High School. It's senior night for both for the boys team, for the band, and for the cheerleaders going on right now. So it's a great crowd on here. Mike, I tell you, we've seen some unbelievable crowds here at Calais High School.
Yeah, the crowd is coming support, Jeff. Calais High School is strong, putting good teams on the court and on the field. A lot of participation in the band. The cheerleaders are looking great this year, and great this game we did to see all the young kids here also, the middle school kids come up and support, and really get to see the future of what's going on. It's a lot of exciting stuff.
And I wish we had the list of the seniors in the band right now. We'll be down through those. We do have, there's only 2 seniors actually on the Calais boys team, and of course their starters tonight, of course, they're Kyle Richard and Dawson Critchley, 2 key clogs in this Calais team. And Mike, looking down through, here we are going in the last week, and nothing really has been decided. Right now, you look at Calais coming in with a 97 record in 11th place. If the season ended tonight, they would be traveling all the way up to Woodland to take on Woodland.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad either. That'd be great for the fans here locally, although that'll stink because someone's not going to be moving on to Bangor out of those 2. A lot of support from this county. So we're kind of hoping to avoid that, but
I would be surprised if that happened too, just because of a couple of big reasons. First of all, Calais, hopefully they'll come away with a victory tonight. It's a very tough Bucksport squad. They've come on tough in the last few games, especially. But Calais and Woodland still play each other on Thursday, not Woodland.
That's going to make a big difference in that draft. Calais has been on a bit of a roll. They've improved. We've mentioned it several times when we've been on air. It's been fun to watch the improvement in that squad from beginning to end. Like I said, we lost a heartbreaker here to WA, who is one of the dominant teams in Class B, so it shows the potential for this boys team. They play hard. I don't think I've talked to anybody that's come to watch them play that they just love the brand of basketball that they have. They're very unselfish, but they get after it for all 4 quarters, Jeff. They don't quit. There's no quit in this team, so I would be very surprised if they slip up here tonight.
And you just mentioned Washington Academy. Looking at Class B North, Washington Academy currently in 3rd place. Their season's done. 13-5 was their record. The number 2 team is Ellsworth, with Washington Academy split with during the regular season.
Right.
So Washington Academy, the top 4 teams in Class B North get a bye. And let me see, right now, if you look at the 4th place team, it's Herman. They still have 2 more games. So Herman could go ahead of Washington Academy. Washington Academy should stay in 3rd place, should stay in the top 4. Holton right now is in 5th place. They have 1 game remaining, and they currently are trailing by 13 points to Washington Academy. So you got to check this out almost daily right now, sometimes even twice a day as they're moving. Plus the helper points. I mean, the more wins you have, the more helper points you have a possibility of getting.
Yeah, it's so much better than it used to be, as you know, better than anybody. You used to check those. You have to wait. There was so much lag the way the system worked, and the coaches reporting and everything else. It was so many factors. Now it's almost instantaneous, Jeff. In game when things are going on, what's happening, the points are. It's a very fluid system now, so it's nice for the fans.
Yeah, and it is really good because we'll leave here tonight. We'll go home. By the time I get home and grab my sandwich and go on my laptop, this game will be reported. Other games around the county will be reported, and you just watch these things just keep increasing. I mean, they can, within a half hour, they're going to change again. Look at Class D North. These are all boys. Number 1, Jonesport Beals, 14-0, having an excellent season. We had the opportunity to watch them here at Calais, and they are impressive.
Yes. Yep. No, they have a lot of ways to beat you, that team, inside and out. And they love to get up and down the floor, which is just an old Jonesport Beals tradition anyway. They're always fun every time they come to Calais. I enjoy watching the squad, but they play hard and they're good. They've got all kinds of talent.
And Washington Academy, also Washington County is represented by Machias. Machias currently in 4th place. So the top 7 teams in Class D North get a bye. 8 and 9 have to play off for the number 8 position. Right now there's Greater Holton Christian Academy and Washburn. So right now Jonesport Beals in 1st place, Machias in 4th place. That probably will not change much. And let's look now, let's look at the girls. And girls right now in, first of all, Class C, top 2 teams, Class C North get a bye. And I'll tell you, right now, if you look at these squads, you can get down through here, and I saw this change I think it was yesterday we saw this change 2 or 3 times between yesterday morning and last night. Stern's currently number 1, but they were just upset. Let me see if I can remember who the upset was. Stern just got upset by Holton. So Stearns was undefeated. Now they have 1 loss, so they stay in first place. So, and they're probably going to be hard to knock out of there. They have tourney indexes 123 points. Dexter currently in second place with a 13-4 record. But when you look at them, and number 3 team is Fort Fairfield, they both have 104 points. Number 4 is Calais, 17-0. They have 99 points, so 5 points between 4th place and 2nd place. 2nd place, very, very key because 2nd place gets a bye. Everyone else down through has to play off going to Bangor.
Yeah, so what are you saying? Tomorrow night might be important?
Wow. And you mentioned tomorrow night, Mike. Penobscot Valley is currently in 5th place with 11-6 record. Number 6 is the team that's coming here tomorrow night, Narraguegas, with a 15-1 record.
Yep, and they're a pretty tough matchup for the girls, but I don't know. I like this girls team this year, Jeff. I got a good feeling about it. They've got a great. Speaking of inside out, talking about Jonesport, Calais, we've come to expect a perimeter game from that girls team. They're just so guard dominant, but not only are those guards seasoned now with lots of big games under their belt and experience-wise, they've got a really, really young group of bigger girls that bring an added dimension to this already tough team. I think it's going to really help them through the tournament. It gives them much more the ability to get much easier baskets in big games. So, I really look forward to this run that they're about to go on.
Yeah, we've seen Bassett, Stevens, Guitar, and Phillips play some very, very big ball games. And like you said, Mike, that just adds another dimension to this Calais girls squad.
Yeah, it's one of the better rebounding teams I've seen at the girls' level in a long time. They really understand how to rebound. They understand how to position themselves. And they all seem to have a really good eye for how that ball's coming off the rim, which is kind of a knack to it when it comes to rebounding. It's not all about being a big body. It's about getting yourself in the right spot. And they've really shown me a lot this year. I'm very impressed.
And also, rounding out for local teams anyway, for Class C North, Woodland right now is in 14th place, and they're very, very close to the 15th place team. There's less than a point separating them. And right now for Woodland, Emily Curtis has an injured ankle, so she is out. So they have a big game left. I believe it is against Jonesport Fields. And the last time Jonesport Fields and Woodland played, Woodland was victorious 72-48. In that game, they had Curtis. Also, if you look at Penobscot Valley High School, right now Ireland is out for them with an injury. She should be back for the postseason, but it looks like she's going to be missing the last game of the season. So many variables of what's going to happen here going down the stretch in Class C and D, girls and boys. And speaking of Class D girls, top 7 teams get a bye. Right now, Shed is in 4th place. Shed girls, 12-6 their record. So they should have a bye right to Bangor. In the playoff scenario right now, Jonesport Beals is in 9th place. So right now they would have to travel to Ashland. The Giants is still in the playoff hunt. They're in 11th place with a 3-13 record. But they still have 2 more games left in their season, and one of those is against Jonesport Beals. So all kinds of things can happen. Who knows what's going to happen? And of course, when you get this time of season, you also want to look at injuries and sickness.
Oh yeah, and you want to, if you're a coach, you want to have your team peaking at this time of year as we go in. And when you take a look at the Class C, there's so many prelim games that are going to be taking place with only the top 2 teams getting an automatic bye to the tournament. That boy, oh boy, you talk about shaking things up. It's going to be it really is up for grabs in a lot of spots, and for the excitement of going to Bangor this year.
Yeah, and then it's going to jockey so much. Of course, weather's going to play into this too as far as trying to plan something, because looking for some stormy weather on Thursday. Some of these games that we just mentioned will be scheduled for Thursday. Calais Narraguegas is here tomorrow night, and I will tell you, if you want to watch that game, you want to get here early, because that is going to be a big, big crowd here. Also on Thursday night, we have scheduled Calais at Woodland boys, and you want to get there early because that game has a lot of ramifications, as does tomorrow. Yeah. So, man, it's going to be right up in the air till Friday night or possibly even Saturday before everything is decided, these prelim matchups.
It's an exciting time of year, Jeff. I love it.
We're going to take a short break right now, kick it back to the station for a very important message from one of our sponsors. We're going to be back with our starting lineup and a lot more after this. Protecting against the elements is important during these winter months. Don't forget that our eyes need protection too. Sunrise Eye Care wants to remind you to remember to wear your sunglasses to protect against UV light and snow blindness that can occur when the sun reflects off the snow. We're having a sale on all polarized sunglasses to help ensure you're covered this winter and all year long. Stop in and see our opticians in Calais or Machias and save 20% on all sunglasses from now through February 28th.
Remember, at Sunrise Eye Care, we can't wait to see you.
And we can't wait to see the starting lineup because it is brought to you by Sunrise Eye Care. But first, we're going to get down through the non-starters for both Calais and for the Bucksport Golden Bucks. Talk a little bit about the Bucksport Golden Bucks. They're ranked number 13 in Northern Maine Class C. So right now they're in the tournament picture, and they're going to be on the road, as is Calais right now. So as you mentioned, Mike, a lot of turning points for both of these squads over the next 2 or 3 days. 3 official system, Mr. Urquhart, Mr. Stewart, and Mr. Pussy on hand tonight here at Calais High School. Non-starters, first of all, for the Bucksport Golden Bucks, 5-11, their record, coached by Larry Deans. Their non-starters look like this. Number 00 is Bessinet. Number 2, Isaac Moore. Number 3, Quincy Mosier. Number 10 is Kay Brown. Number 15 is Brady Kennedy. Number 25, Owen Sherwood. Number 32, Nick Balbonis. Number 33 is Colin Simpson. Now for the non-starters for the Calais Blue Devils. Under the direction of Darren Constant, assistant coach is Marty Cushing, ranked number 11 in Northern Maine Class C with a 9-7 record. Their non-starters look like this. Number 1 is Jace Cook. Number 20, Luke Furtek. Number 21 is Alex Richard. Number 22 is Cameron Kelly. 23, Reese Sabatis. Number 21 is Jacob Soccerbasin. Number 34, Tyler Furtek. Number 35, Matt Dana. And number 40, Rylan Sabatis. Those are the non-starters for the Calais Blue Devils. As you mentioned, a great crowd on hand tonight. If you have people away that might want to tune into this game, you can tune in to WQDY.FM. Click on the sports tab, then click on WQDY. You'll be listening. Also, you can download the WQDY app and listen from your smartphone, or it's also available on Apple apps. Starters now. Let's take a clear look at today's starting lineup, brought to you by Sunrise Eye Care in Calais and Machias. Let Sunrise Eye Care help you see everything more clearly. Call 454-2277 or 255-4461 today for an appointment. Now, here's your Sunrise Eye Care starting lineup. First of all, for the Bucksport Golden Bucks, number 1 is Christian Hurd. He's a senior. Number 4, Logan Stanley, a junior. Number 12, Cameron Soper. He's a senior. Number 22, Ty Gibson, a sophomore. And 40 is Julian Schutt, a junior. Schutt, Giberson, Soper, Stanley, and Hurd. Now for the Calais Blue Devils, starting off for them, a senior. Number 3, Kyle Richard. Number 4, another senior, Dawson Critchley. Number 12, a junior, Tony Dana. Number 14, a junior, J.D. Turner. And number 30, a junior, Mason Ritchie. So it's Ritchie, Turner, Dana, Critchley, and Richard for the Calais Blue Devils, ranked number 11, Northern Maine Class C, with a record coming in of 9-7. As we mentioned, they have one more game left, and that is Thursday at Woodland High School as they take on the Woodland Dragons. Woodland Dragons currently ranked number 6 in Northern Maine Class C. We're going to rise now for the national anthem by the Calais High School Pep Band. Once again, the Calais High School pep band comes through.
Awesome.
So we mentioned 3 official system for tonight. Mr. Ramsey not in the house. Injured his Achilles last game.
That's what I heard.
I heard a very bad insult, too. I'm not sure. I haven't verified this. I heard it from his brother. And Ramsey was going off towards the end of the first quarter, and he said, gee, I don't think I'm going to be able to go out, Randy. He said, they're going to have to carry on with 2. He said, Randy looked at him, Randy Morrison, athletic administrator, and said, from what I can see, they've been carrying on with 2 the first quarter.
Well, that's cruel.
I thought it was, yeah.
Talk about kicking a man when he's down.
12 against 12 at center. Soper against Dana. Ball's going to be up, tap controlled by Calais, and there's going to be a backcourt violation right in front of the officials. So turnover by Calais, goes to Bucksport 3 seconds into the contest. Hurd puts it in play now. Giberson with it. Takes his time, dribbles it across midcourt, picked up by Richard, tries to penetrate, can't do it, kicks it over to Hurd. Hurd looks over, gets the screen outside. Picks up his dribble, goes over to Stanley now. Stanley, he gets the screen, goes in, stop, off, no good. Rebound tapped around. Calais comes away with it. Richard's going to get it ahead to Turner. Turner lets the defender go by, kicks it out to Richard for 3. That's going to be off, no good. Rebound by Dana. Shots up and good.
Another offensive board for Tony Data. We come to expect those. Jeff, nice rebound and put back.
Man, especially the last 4 or 5 games, Mike.
Yeah, he's been a force under there.
Good pressure by Calais. Inside it goes Giberson. Giberson nowhere to go, and kick it back out. Stanley's going to fire the 3. That's going to be off, no good. Rebound, though, put up by Soper is going to be no good. Rebound picked up by Calais. Ritchie with the board, gives it off to Turner. Turner brings it across midcourt, kicks it over. Richard squares for 3. That's going to be off, no good. Tapped out of bounds, and it's going to be Bucksport basketball. Calais going to bring out some full court pressure just underway here at Calais High School. Calais up 2-zip. Hurd with it in the backcourt. Giberson gets it up. Soper now. Good movement that time by Bucksport. They break the press easily. Over it goes to Giberson. Giberson for 3. That's going to be off no good. Long rebound pulled on by Turner. Back the other way come the Calais Blue Devils. Turner with it in the paint. Stops. Pops. In and out. Rebound. Good board that time by Soper. Back the other way. With it is Giberson. Giberson 1-on-3 behind the back. Nowhere to go. Picks up his dribble. Is going to have to get rid of it. He does it on top to Hurd. They'll reset. Stanley now with it. Gets the screen. Just past the foul line. Nowhere to go. Gets it back on top. They're going to reset. Hurd. He tries to penetrate. Bounce pass left-hand side to Stanley. Stanley dribbles it back out on top of the key. Kicks it over. Giberson. Baseline. Jumpers up. Off. And good.
Well, tough baseline shot there. Nice little head and shoulder fake.
Full court pressure after the made basket is going to be put on by Bucksport. Calais has the numbers if they can pass through it. They do. Over the right-hand side. Up. Good by Ritchie.
Yeah, great pass by Dana. Ritchie right in the right spot there.
Calais had a 2-on-1 break under the basket. They just had to get through the zone half-court trap, and they did easily that time. Calais on top, 4-2. Nice move by Giberson. Picks up his dribble, though. Out on top it goes to Stanley. Stanley gets a screen. Looks underneath, nothing doing. Back to Giberson just inside the foul line. Shot's good.
Yeah, a little floater there just at the foul line.
One more time. Let's see if Calais can pass through it again. They do. Turner with it. Turner has the numbers. Gets it underneath to Dana. Dana head fake. Shots. Up. Good and the foul.
Yeah, textbook press break here by both squads. Neither press seemed to be effective so far. Calais coming off a couple easy bunnies after breaking the press easily. Dana, nice head and shoulder fake, Jeff, to draw the contact.
Felt the defenders behind him, got him in the air, made the basket. He makes a three-point play as he sinks the foul shot as well. 7-4. Calais on top by 3 with the basketball is Stanley for Bucksport. Going to lose the handle, picks it up at midcourt. Out on top one more time with it is Giberson. He gets the screen. Long 3. That's going to be off the front of the iron, no good. Long rebound's going to fall out of bounds. It'll be Calais basketball on the far side.
That's about 3 feet behind the arc there. Giberson let that go.
Mr. Critchley late coming in. Must have missed his Uber ride from Eastport. Ritchie with it, out on top. Critchley for 3, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to get out there and make Critchley defend him. He can knock that shot down when he gets a good look.
He saw his grandfather come in, said, I better do something impressive. I don't want him leaving early like he usually does, so he nails a 3.
Got to get a hot dog first, so.
6-point advantage. Running one-hander is good again that time by Giberson.
Well, Giberson's responsible for all the Bucksport points.
10-6 right now. 4-point advantage for Calais. Turner. And they're going to try to pass it through. Ball's loose. Stolen away by Stanley. Left-hand side. Hurd with it. Hurd kicks it back out. They work it around. Stanley in the paint. Shots up and good.
Bucksport doing a good job getting deep against that pressure by Calais.
Calais passes through it. With it is Ritchie. Ritchie in the paint is going to draw the foul.
Now, good move by Ritchie. Saw an opening there and Shook tried to cut him off at the pass and got whistled for the foul. Now, that's 2 team fouls now on the Golden Bucks.
Moore will check out. Shook will check. Moore will check in. Shook will check out for Bucksport. Inbounds pass. Dana is going to be off. No good. Rebound by Soper. Back the other way comes Bucksport. Chance to tie it up on this possession. 3:45 to go here in this first quarter at Calais High School. Giberson running one-hander. Shots good and the foul.
Well, he's made some tough shots early in this ball game. Giberson, he's looking for that shot. And a lot of contact as he went to the basket. Knocks it down. First Calais foul is going to be on Mason Ritchie.
And there's going to be a foul and a timeout on the court by Bucksport. We're back after this. All tied up 10-10.
Delivering on a promise to keep families comfortable year-round. That's Dead River Company, family-owned for over 100 years and proud to serve all of Washington County with reliable heating oil and propane delivery, 24-hour responsive emergency service, and energy-efficient heating equipment installation. Dead River Company. When you need us, we'll be there. With offices serving Washington County in Calais, Machias, and Eastport, find us online at deadriver.com.
Welcome back to Calais High School. 3:44 to go in the first quarter. Jeff Demmons and Mike Ellis here. Class D North matchup. Final week of the season, the regular season anyway. Giberson's on the line. Chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Takes his time. That's good. Bucksport with their first lead of the game, 11-10. Calais with the basketball. Bucksport's going to back up, changing the defense. Underneath it goes Ritchie. Ritchie head fake, travel.
All right idea by Ritchie. Just slid his pivot foot there. The official right there to call it.
Calais with pressure on the backcourt, trailing by 1. Giberson with it. Giberson all the way over. It goes to Hurd. Had a man underneath. Didn't see him though. Now back on top, swinging around the perimeter. Giberson for 3 more. That's good.
He's on fire. Sophomore looking tough right now.
Nice shot by Giberson. Gives him a 4-point advantage. Turner with it. Turner in the corner. It goes to Dana. Back out to Turner. Turner skips it over Richard. Now Critchley. Critchley in the paint. Shot's going to be off. No good. 1 and done as Soper grabs the board for Bucksport. Back the other way we go. Giberson thought about it. Kicks it in the corner. 3-pointers. In and out. Back in again by Moore.
Yeah, Moore just in the ball game. Makes his presence felt.
7-point advantage for Bucksport. Calais with the basketball. Turner gives it over to Critchley in the corner. Richard thought about it. Didn't take it. Brings it back out on top. Now to Turner on the far side. Dana gets it out to Critchley. Critchley in the paint. Shot's going to be off, no good. Rebound, up, good, and the foul.
Just what Calais needed, Jeff. Kind of get a little stagnant on offense. Ritchie right there plays that offensive board on the weak side perfectly. Draws the contact, so it's going to be the first foul on Isaac Moore for Bucksport. 3 team fouls now.
With that, Dana is going to check out as Cook comes in for him. 2:18 to go here in the first quarter. Chance for a 3-point play for Ritchie. That's going to be off, no good. Rebound, 1 and done. Hurd grabs it. Good job boxing out that time by Hurd. In the corner with it is Moore. Now check that. A bonus is just checked in. Now Soper with it. Out on top it goes to Stanley. Stanley puts it on the floor. Gets by the defender. Up and good.
Yeah, nice quick take. Good first step.
19-12, 7-point advantage for the Bucksport Golden Bucks. Almost stolen away. Turner grabs it. Turner right on top it goes to Richard. Richard back to Turner. Turner for three. It's going to be off no good. Rebound. Ritchie with it. Up. Off no good. Head fake. Critchley up. Off no good. Rebound this time by Soper. Stanley back the other way with it. Just made it last time. Says, I'm going to try it again. That one's good too.
I don't think it missed a shot.
Man, Bucksport shooting lights out. 1:18 to go here in this first quarter at Calais High School. Turner gets it underneath. Ritchie up off glass and good.
Yeah, nice pass by Turner to Ritchie.
21-14, 7-point advantage for Bucksport. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. With the basketball is Giberson. Giberson swings it in the corner now to Stanley. Stanley looks for an opening out on top. Barbonas. Barbonas gives it back to Hurd. Hurd in the paint. Nowhere to go. Shot's going to be off no good. Long rebounds tapped out, kept alive. Stanley for two. That's going to be off no good. Long rebound this time by Calais. Richard looks to push it. Gives it over to Turner. Turner in the paint. Going to get it out. Critchley for three. That's going to be off no good. Rebound by Richard in the paint. It's going to be up and good.
Yeah, good offensive board. That's what happens when you crash.
21-16. 5-point advantage for Bucksport. See if they play for one. They say, I don't think so. Kick it out. Giberson for three. Shot's going to be no good. And that's going to be a foul from behind on Bucksport.
Yeah, Sofer, really good rebounder for Bucksport, but a little bit of a push under there as he tried to get position for that offensive board. So it's going to be his first foul.
And he's going to check out as Shook comes back in. Also coming in the game is going to be Mosier as Barbonas will check out. 12 seconds left. Collins with the basketball. Critchley with it. Gives it over to Turner. In the corner it goes to Cook. All the way across. Richard. Baseline. Ritchie. Back out to Richard. Richard for three. That's going to be no good. And that's going to end the first quarter of play. Bucksport on top, 21-16. We'll be back to Calais High School after these. Congratulations to all Washington County boys and girls high school basketball teams from your friends at Federal Marine Terminal in Eastport. Your accomplishments both on and off the court, as well as the way you represent your school, your city, your town, and all of Washington County, makes us all very proud to be included as some of your many fans. Good luck to all student athletes in today's game, and best of luck in your quest for the gold ball from your friends at Federal Marine Terminal in Eastport.
Are you having difficulty paying for medical and dental care? Eastport Healthcare can help. Depending on your income and family size, a sliding fee scale decides how much you and your family will pay for medical and dental services. For more information and required proof of income, call Elaine Abbott at Eastport Healthcare today at 853-0189. You can also ask for a sliding fee application at the front desk at Eastport Healthcare, 30 Boynton Street in Eastport. The number again is 853-0189. Eastport Healthcare is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Welcome back to Calais High School. Wow, the little drummer boy, 16, up there behind us. Kobe Saunders, 16 years old. Doesn't look a day over 14 and a half. It's going to be Bucksport basketball. I have 2 eyes, 2 ears. You can finish it.
Oh, give me more.
With the basketball, Giberson for Bucksport. He's going to stop, pop the three. It's going to be no good, but a long rebound. Mosier with it. That's not Amanda, no. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up by Stanley. Out it goes.
Walking.
Mosier, travel, no call. With the basketball now is Giberson. Giberson still with it. Underneath, ball stolen away. Critchley with a steal. Calais looks to push. All the way, Critchley for two.
End to end. Nice pick on one end. Takes it right to the hole.
21-18. As Calais has rattled off 6 straight points. Underneath, blocked that time by Critchley. Dana looks to push it back the other way for Calais. Gets it out to Turner. Turner in the corner. Richard for three. It's going to be off, no good. Rebound. Back is Bucksport with it. Stanley doesn't have the numbers. Wisely brings it back out. Now he's going to take the baseline jumpers. Going to be off, no good. Follows his shot in the paint. Shot's going to be up, off, no good. Rebound this time by Dana. Dana all the way up. It goes to Cook. Cook back out to Turner. Turner, baseline. Richard, shots up, off, no good. Rebound, let's see, out of bounds. Last touch by Calais.
That's too bad. A couple good opportunities for Calais that time, Jeff. We'll say one thing, Bucksport shooting at a very high percentage here, but Calais is getting the much easier looks. They just haven't converted on them.
21-18. With the basketball is Bucksport and the lead. Hurd with it. Hurd nowhere to go. Gives it back out to Mosier. Left hand side, Stanley. Stanley gets a screen by Shook. Inside, now in the corner, it goes to Hurd for three. That's good.
Yeah, he's hanging out there. There's a couple tough ones occurred.
That takes it back up to a 6-point advantage for Bucksport. With it is Richard. Richard brings it back out on top, picks up his dribble, has to get rid of it. Critchley in the corner to Cook. Back over to Richard, bounce pass inside to Tony. Dana nowhere to go. Shot's going to be, let's see, that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, good job for Dana to stay in control of that ball, Jeff, as he went in, and a couple big defenders from Bucksport right there to put pressure on him. But smart move by Dana, kind of splits the D, draws the contact. So
he's not afraid of the contact at all, so it's nice to see him put a couple of fakes on. He's on the foul line. First one's going to be off, no good. Richie checks back in. Cook will check out for Calais. Also coming back in is Soper along with Isaac Moore. Hurd gets a break, as does Kashuk. Dana will have one more. Second one's going to be in and out. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and it's going to be Bucksport ball. With the basketball is Bucksport. 6 minutes to go in the first half. 24-18, 6-point Bucksport Golden Bucks lead. Out on top is Giberson. Giberson gets by the defender. Shot's up and good.
He's just looking for a shot every single time.
And he's making about 90% of them.
Yes, he is.
Back the other way with it is Calais. Richard has it knocked away. Loose. Dana picks it up. Bounce pass underneath. Richie up for two.
Well, that worked out well for Calais. Looks like Bucksport was going to have numbers on one end. Calais comes away.
Mosier gets it out on top to Stanley. Stanley, ball over his head, bounce pass, goes inside. It's almost stolen away. Running shot's going to be off, no good. Rebound. Wow, nobody looking up, no good. One more time. Soper is up, no good. This time it's going to be a tie-up. Alternating possession will be Calais. Boy, Calais had three players in there, Mike. Soper was the only one for Bucksport.
Yeah, and a little miscommunication there. They both went for the ball, knocked it right to Soper.
26-20, 6-point Bucksport lead. Calais led by 6 at one time. But it's been all Bucksport actually for quite a while. Critchley for three. That's going to be off, no good. Rebound by Giberson. Giberson looks to push it back the other way. He's got the hard hand. He's going to stop, pop the three. Yeah. That's good again.
Now, Calais got to recognize that he wants to shoot the ball, so you got to know where he is.
9-point advantage, 29-24, 46 to go in the first half. We're back to Calais High School after these.
Are you having difficulty paying for medical?
Eastern Maine Electric Co-op is a customer-owned, not-for-profit electric utility. That means decisions are made by and for people whose lives are invested in the communities we serve. But your locally owned co-op is also part of a national network of electric co-ops serving 3/4 of the country's landmass. By sharing resources and expertise, these co-ops can not only cut costs and improve service, but also offer programs like the Co-op Connections Card, which has saved EMEC members over $350,000 on prescriptions alone. Eastern Maine Electric. Locally owned and proudly serving Maine for over 70 years.
The Sherrod Agency in Calais is an independent agency in business to serve you. Being an independent, they represent many different major companies, including Vermont Mutual, Patriot, Allstate, Foremost, Progressive, Dairyland, and Concord. And when you visit the Sherrod Agency, they know you, so they look for the right company to meet your needs. That's what friends do. Call the Sherrod Agency today at 454-7084 or visit them on North Street in Milltown, Maine. Welcome back to Calais High School, 29-20, Bucksport on top, 4:45 to go in the first half. Calais with the ball after a timeout by Coach Darren Constant. He's telling them, okay, we have to get out on these shooters. We can't give them open threes. Critchley in the painter goes to Dana. Back to Dana. Shot's going to be blocked.
Just tall enough in there.
What a block that time by Soper.
Yeah, he's been a force in there, really making the Calais players hesitant.
In the corner it goes. Mosier for three. That's going to be off, no good. Rebound ripped down by Dana. Critchley with it. Calais trying to get a run on here before the half. Gets it inside to Richard. Richard back out to Turner. Turner for three. That's going to be off, no good. Calais cold from the outside. Bucksport hot. Halfway through this second quarter, it's a 9-point advantage.
Guys.
Giberson for three
Step
more.
up.
That's going to be off, no good. But a long rebound's picked up by Moore. Back out it goes. They're going to set it back up. Giberson with it one more time. Left-hand side. Soper. That's going to be a blocking foul on Calais.
Yeah, Critchley got there a little late, off balance, and Soper's a pretty big body. I don't even know if he knew he was there. Critchley hit the floor.
Hurd is checking back in as Mosier checks out. Now we're set. Bucksport basketball underneath their own basket with a 9-point advantage. Up on top it goes. Moore swings it around the right-hand side. Hurd thought about the shot, doesn't take it. He comes out to Stanley. Stanley inside. Back out. Three-pointer in the corner is good.
Well, I don't know. After a while, I guess you got to go out and play a little D, don't you?
Calais let him have that again, and he nails another three. With it is Turner. Baseline, he goes to Ritchie. Back out to Turner. Swinging around the perimeter. Right inside, he goes to Richard. Out on top to Critchley. Critchley in the paint. Back out to Turner. Turner tries to penetrate. Cut off. Ball tapped out of bounds. It'll remain Calais ball.
Bucksport just gaining confidence, Jeff. They've got all the momentum right now. Calais a little stagnant on offense. And Bucksport just lighting up the gym. Massive shooting percentages. A lot of stuff from downrange.
With the basketball, all the way over it goes to Cook on the baseline to Ritchie. Ritchie. Back out to Cook. Cook for three. That's going to be off. No good. Rebound pulled down by Hurd. Back the other way comes Bucksport with a 12-point advantage in the ball. Hurd stops, pops, off. No good. Rebound by Dana. Outlet goes to Critchley. Back the other way comes Calais looking to run. Turner's going to take it in. Gives it off. Up, shot, and good that time by Ritchie.
Yeah, nice unselfish play by Turner. Hit Ritchie in a much better position.
Big spot shot for Calais. Calais had to get some points on the board. Shots blocked. Ooh, and that's going to be a late whistle on that one on Calais.
Yeah, that was Academy Award goes too. I thought that was all ball. Mason Ritchie and Logan Stanley. Good smart play if you get the official to call it.
And with that, Stanley will be on the line in the active shooting. He's going to get two. 2:32 to go in the first half. First foul shot's no good. Now Richard will check in. And coming out will be Ritchie with two fouls. Good move by Coach Darren Constant. Said we don't need him picking up his third. We're going to need him. Second foul shot's going to be good. With that, Stanley will check out. Barbonas will check in. 2:32 to go here in this first half. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, it'll be our Duncan halftime stat show brought to you by Duncan on North Street in Calais and by the Dike in Machias. America and Mike and I run on Duncan. Cook with it. Cook gives it over. Nice save that time by Critchley. Critchley back out. Turner. Cook squares for three. That's going to be off, no good. Rebound by Critchley. Head fake. Shots up. No good. Rebound by Dana. Dana is going to draw the foul.
Yeah, I got to tell you, one thing I've noticed, Jeff, is that Cameron Sofer's just intimidating the Calais players. They're getting really good looks in there, but he's just long enough, tall enough that he's altering their shot, and they just can't knock it down. They need to go right up strong, right into it.
Cook for three. That's good.
Yeah, that's a huge bucket for the Blue Devils.
That's what Cook is in there for. And once he gets his range, right now it's an 8-point ball game with 1:56 to go. Out on top with it. Barbosa, back out it goes. Going to swing it around. Moore kicks it over. Giberson tries to penetrate. They're all over him. They said, no, I don't think so. Barbosa one more time in the paint. Almost has it knocked away. With it, though, is Hurd. Hurd tries to penetrate.
Nice
Shots blocked that time by Dana.
A good sportsmanship there. Tony Dana goes over.
He helps him up, and Hurd pats him on the back and said, nice block. 1:36 to go. It's 33-25. Calais would like to close the gap a little bit more if they can before going in at halftime. Comes in to Giberson. Giberson in the paint. Ball's going to be stolen away by Dana. Gets it ahead to Cook. Cook takes it up. Off. No good. Rebound. And that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Calais.
I got to credit Bucksport getting back. Calais, a good break, 2-on-1 there, and Chase Cook just couldn't finish it.
Now with the basketball is Bucksport one more time, trying to get this back up to double-digit lead. Stanley picks up his dribble, looks underneath, gives it over to Giberson. Giberson in the paint, foul line, shots off, no good. Rebound pulled down by Calais, so Giberson's cooled down a little bit. With it is Turner, gets it underneath, shot's going to be up and good by Richard.
J.D. Turner always seeing the floor well, Jeff. Nice pass there to Richard.
Calais is down by 12. Right now it's a 6-point ball game, under a minute to go here in this first half. Giberson with it, going to pick up his dribble. Out on top it goes to Moore. Moore in the corner, ball's going to be stolen away by Calais. Turner with it. Turner's going to take it end to end, and he's going to get fouled from behind. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 too.
Yeah, it was actually a really good hustle by Christian Hurd. I think he got all ball on the steal, but I think it would have went out off his knee anyway. I think he hit it right down, but the official thought he got arm, and he gets whistled for that. That's Hurd's first foul. Team's 7th, so see if J.D. can't knock down a couple foul shots here to get him closer.
42.7 seconds to go. First one's nothing but net. We're down back to 5-point ball game. Calais looking a little bit better here the last 3 minutes after that timeout by Coach Darren Constant. It's going to be off, no good. Rebound pulled down by Giberson. Back the other way he goes. Still with it. Stops, pops, has it blocked that time by Calais. Turner. Now it's up to Richard. Richard's going to take it in. Shot's going to be up, good. No, offensive, wow. I thought he was a little late getting in.
Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I didn't think he was set. I think by the time Bucksport player established, the Calais player was already in the air. But one of those bang-bang plays could have went either way. That time it goes for Bucksport.
Yeah, good job that time by Calais, to no avail, though. So that was waved off by the official. Calais with Bucksport with the basketball and the 5-point lead. Giberson goes behind the back. Giberson's looking underneath. Guarded out there by Critchley. Now he gets rid of it. To Stanley. Back out to Giberson for 3.
Just can't double him.
And that's going to be off. No good. Rebound by Calais. 4.5 seconds to go. Going to have to take the shot. Turner at the buzzer is going to be off. No good. And we have played one half here at Calais High School. Bucksport 33, Calais 28. Stay tuned for our halftime stat show. Brought to you by Duncan and Calais and Machias. America runs on Duncan. We're back after these.
Delivering on a promise to keep families comfortable year-round. That's Dead River Company, family-owned for over 100 years and proud to serve all of Washington County with reliable heating oil and propane delivery, 24-hour responsive emergency service, and energy-efficient heating equipment installation. Dead River Company, when you need us, we'll be there. With offices serving Washington County and Calais, Machias, and Eastport, find us online at deadriver.com.
Whether you're building a new home, garage, or redoing a kitchen, successful projects start with good planning. When you need help planning and designing your next project, talk to the helpful staff at Hammond Lumber Company. If you need them to, a Hammond sales rep can come out to your home or job site to see what you have in mind. Or just bring your ideas and sketches to the design and drafting specialists in Hammond's Home Planning Center or Kitchen, Bath, and Flooring Center. They'll turn them into accurate drawings to help you get the job done right. Then Hammond sales team will work with you on a materials list with cost estimate. Hammond will deliver your order for free as well, within striking distance of any Hammond location. And your Hammond sales rep will track your project all the way through to its completion. So for project planning support, as well as design and drafting services on your next project, start to finish, talk with the helpful staff at Hammond Lumber. Learn more at hammondlumber.com.
Congratulations to all Washington County boys and girls high school basketball teams from your friends at Federal Marine Terminal in Eastport. Your accomplishments both on and off the court, as well as the way you represent your school, your city, your town, and all of Washington County, makes us all very proud to be included as some of your many fans. Good luck to all student athletes in today's game, and best of luck in your quest for the gold ball from your friends at Federal Marine Terminal in Eastport. The Sherrod Agency in Calais is an independent agency in business to serve you. Being an independent, they represent many different major companies, including Vermont Mutual, Patriot, Allstate, Foremost, Progressive, Dairyland, and Concord. And when you visit the Sherrod Agency, they know you, so they look for the right company to meet your needs. That's what friends do. Call the Sherrod Agency today at 454-7084 or visit them on North Street in Milltown, Maine.
Spinning your tires in Springfield? Down a dirt road in Dixmont? The best selection of all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles is at Downey's Toyota and Brewer. Tackle the main roads and weather and get there safely with all-wheel drive traction in the Sienna van, the versatile RAV4, or the Highlander. Shifter into four-wheel drive in the rugged 4Runner, take control in a Tundra, or the Go-Anywhere Tacoma. See all your choices at Downey'sToyota.com. Wherever you are in Maine, all roads lead to Downey's Toyota on Wilson Street in Brewer.
Cabin Fever Auto Tint and Graphics is a Maine certified window tinting station. We are also the first 3M authorized window tint dealer in Maine. Cabin Fever Auto Tint and Graphics is set up to do on-site window tinting for cars, trucks, and SUVs. At Cabin Fever Auto Tint and Graphics, we can design graphics for your company, truck, or fleet, as well as custom signs and vehicle lettering for your business. Located with Cabin Fever Embroidery, stop in today to Cabin Fever Auto Tint and Graphics, 291 North Street in Calais.
Girl Scout cookie-inspired flavors are now at Dunkin'. When the spirit of the Girl Scouts meets Dunkin' coffee, it's easy to get a delicious cup of can-do. Thin Mints and coconut caramel flavors are here to help you tackle your day. Grab a medium latte or cappuccino for $2 from 2 to 6 p.m. and take on whatever lies ahead.
Girl Scout inspired flavors are here now at Dunkin' on North Street in Calais and by the Dike in Machias. America runs on Dunkin'. Welcome back, everyone, to Calais High School. Jeff Evans and Mike Ellis here in a game that Calais very fortunate, Mike, here at halftime, only be trailing by 5 as we saw Bucksport come out on fire. Calais had the lead. It was 8-2 or 10-2. Then there was 10-4. Next thing, all of a sudden, Bucksport took over for about 11 to 12 minutes. Calais pulled back in the last 2.5 minutes, and that's why they're only trailing by 5 instead of double digits.
Talk about coming up against a buzzsaw. Holy mackerel. They rattled off, halfway through the first quarter and about halfway through that second. It was a shooting clinic they were putting on. It wasn't just one person. They were knocking down the threes from everywhere. I think Calais, after the timeout by Coach Conson, they started guarding the perimeter a little better. You got to be happy, though, if you're a Blue Devil fan right now, because they fought their way back in this thing, Jeff. And if you look at my percentage, Calais is getting much easier looks at the basket. I think that Coach Conson is going to tell his players, get that ball underneath, just go up strong with it. Try to take it right to, oh my goodness, Sofer. He's been such a presence in there that just really throwing the Calais players' shots off. You see him go up, they think they've got a clean look. Sofer plays a little long, pretty tough in there. But I think you'll see Calais take it right to him here in the second half.
And the best thing, Mike, is Calais is not in a situation where they have to worry too much about fouls. You've got Richie with 2 fouls, but I think Dana has 1. So I mean, the Calais is pretty good walking into the second half. They got to feel a little bit more confident. Yeah, and the other thing is, I say the luck's got to run out. The shooting percentage has got to go down a little bit. I mean, you can't maintain that pace in the perimeter for that long. So if your Blue Devils just need you to stay the course, keep playing tough defense, but you do have to get out there. You can't let these guys spot up. I mean, there's 3 players that can knock that 3 down, from anywhere on the floor. So Calais got to be mindful of where those shooters are, play good solid D, and get back in this game. And we saw Calais. We know Calais can't come back. They did it this game. They did it against Washington Academy. They did it against Mananonkuk Academy. So we know they have the ability to come back. Just have the confidence right now in this. I think the first 4 or 5 minutes, as we always say, in the third quarter is very important. Very gritty ball club, Jeff. We've mentioned it all year long. They're not going to give up. They're going to come at you for 4 quarters, and you're going to have to play a complete game to beat this team. Let's look at our stats, both for Bucksport and for Calais, Mike. Okay, Jeff. Bucksport Golden Bucks, 33 first half points. Ty Giberson kind of was the stalwart for the Bucksport team. He went a stretch there where from everywhere on the floor he was knocking everything down. Only a sophomore, folks, so good future's looking bright in Bucksport. 17 first half points go along with a couple boards. Logan Stanley had a good first half, 7 points, did all his damage in the first quarter. Isaac Moore off the bench hit a big 3 for Coach Deans, and also Christian Hurd hit 2 threes in the second quarter to keep Bucksport ahead of Calais. Not much foul trouble. Julian Shook's got a couple. Other than that, Babonis, Sofer, Stanley, Moore, and Hurd just with 1. Moving over to the Calais side, 28 first half points. Like Jeff mentioned, they kind of had to claw their way back into this one, kind of stay the course.
Just kept playing good, solid D. Started to get some much easier looks in there. They were led by Mason Ritchie, which tells me they're trying to pound that ball inside, which I don't expect to change a whole lot. He had 10 first-half points to go along with the rebound. J.D. Turner, I think Bucksport's done a good job spotting him up. Good scouting report. J.D.'s kind of struggling to find his shot here in this ball game. He does have a point. 1 for 2 from the line to go along with 3 boards and a steal. Tony Dana, always a presence. This is going to be one of those type of games where it's going to be a banger's ball game, and Tony Dana loves that. So he's got himself 5 boards already to go along with 5 points. Dawson Critchley, 5 points, a steal, and a block and a rebound. Kyle Richards has 4 first-half points to go along with 3 boards. And Jace Cook, when Calais is struggling to find offense, Jace Cook hit a big 3 in that second quarter to keep them within striking distance. Foul trouble for Calais. Mason Ritchie has got a couple, but there are only 4 fouls committed in the first half by the Blue Devils, so they're in really good shape there, Jeff, as we round out the stats in the first half.
Thank you, Mike. This has been our halftime stat show, brought to you all season long by Duncan in Calais and Machias, America, and Mike and I run on Duncan. We're back with live second half action after these.
WQDY-FM, Calais, Maine, St. Stephen, New Brunswick, and WALZ-FM, Machias, Maine. Classic Hits 92.7 and 95.3.
Whether your energy needs are large or small, residential or commercial, propane may be the answer. For cooking, entire home, or space heating, clothes drying, or water heating, propane is clean, efficient, economical, and safe. If you need propane gas service in cylinder or in bulk at competitive prices, drop by or give us a call at VL Tamaro Oil.
In Woodland, call 427-3775. In Calais, call 454-7500.
Your home heating, VL Tamaro.
Joe's Pizza, can I help you? Delivery? Sure, we deliver. Yep, deliver 7 days a week. Not just a few days, but every day. Whether it's a freshly prepared Joe's Pizza or any Joe's Diner menu item, we deliver it 7 days a week. Good food, great service, at family affordable prices.
Dinner time, party time, anytime. When you need delivery, call Joe's Diner and Pizzeria, 454-8400. That's 454-8400.
Joe's, we deliver.
And speaking of Joe's, the first Calais player to hit a 3-point play in the second half will win a large
scrumptious
3-topping pizza. Compliments of Joe's Diner and Pizzeria, Main Street in Calais. Here we go, getting ready for the second half of action. And as always, the first 3 or 4 minutes of this second half are very, very important, especially to Calais. Calais trailing by 5. There's going to be Bucksport basketball. Hurd will put it in play. It's Hurd and Giberson into the ball game. By also in there Soper, Stanley, and Shook. The original 5. Nice. Ball's going to be stolen away by Critchley. Critchley down, takes it to the hole, up, no good. Blocking foul. He's going the line for 2.
Yeah, good call there. Late getting there was Hurd. No question about that one, but nice steal by Critchley.
I was a little nervous.
Yeah, I know. It was just about the same type of play before. Calais gets the call on this one.
Just underway here in the second half. Critchley on the foul line. First one's going to be good. Now to a 4-point ball game, 33-29. He'll have one more. Takes his time. Second one's good. Big foul shots for Critchley. Back to a 3-point ball game, 1-possession game right now. Stanley with the basketball, though, for Bucksport. He's going to stop, take the shot off glass and good.
Boy, no hesitation. Looking for a shot there. Nice bank shot.
Right, had the Calais defender right in his face. Did not bother him at all. Turner with it on the far side. Turner out on top. It goes to Critchley. Swings it around. Richard gets it around the top. Over to Turner. Turner bounce pass underneath. Oh, shot's going to be off no good by Richie. Hits his own board. Up, off, no good. Rebound kept alive by who else but Dana. Dana out on top. Turner, foul line. Picks up his dribble. Says, okay. Back over to Dana. Out to Critchley. Left hand side. Richard for 3. That's good.
Oh, big time. Boy, Richard did some big shots for this Blue Devils team the last few weeks.
And the Richard family will be having pizza one more time. He wins the large 3-topping pizza. Compliments of Joe's Diner and Pizzeria, Main Street in Calais. Ball's going to be blocked by, I'm going to call a foul. Late whistle that time.
So Dawson Critchley gets whistled, and I think
got him in the face.
Yeah, Logan Stanley was trying to make a little room on the push-off there, but they get Critchley.
First foul shot's going to be good by Stanley. He'll have one more. 36-33, back to a three-point lead for Bucksport. Chance to go to 4 with this one. That one's going to be off no good. Rebound ripped down by Dana. Back the other way comes Calais. All the way down it goes to Turner. Turner gets through the defenders, out on top to Critchley. Shot in the paint, it's going to be off no good. Rebound, tie up, Calais alternating possession.
A good hustle by Ritchie, always active on the boards, Jeff, and got his hands on it with Sofer.
That'll give Calais a basketball underneath their own basket. Comes into Dana. Out it goes. Richard the other side for 3. That's going to be off no good. Long rebound. Nice. Kept alive that time by Turner. Good hustle by Turner. And Calais just wanted that one more. 36-33. Calais trying to tie this game up. It's been a long, long time since that's been like that. Ritchie with it. Ritchie in the corner. Picks up his dribble. Out on top it goes to Turner. Swings it around. Richard. Okay. Back out to Turner. Don't force the issue. Back on top now to Critchley. Critchley running one-hander in the paint, and he's going to draw the foul. He'll be going the line for 2.
Yeah, always love it. Dawson Critchley looking for his shot in that paint. Gets to the rack that time, draws a contact from Shook. So that's 3 fouls now on Julian Shook.
5:59 to go here in this third quarter at Calais High School, 36-33. First foul shot's good by Critchley. He'll have another one. 2-point ball game, 36-34. Critchley takes his time. Second foul shot's up and good. Rattles it home. We're down to 1. Full court pressure now by Calais. Pressure in the back court. Still in there with it is Stanley. Gets by one defender. Gets it up to midcourt. Goes behind the back. Still with the basketball. Bounce pass underneath. Shot's going to be off. No good. And that's going to be a foul on, let's see, Bucksport.
Yeah, Calais fortunate that time. Shook. This is the bunny in there. Great entry pass that time by Stanley. And on the rebounding action, I think it's going to be Cameron Sofer that gets whistled for that. That's going to be his second foul. 3 team fouls now on Bucksport.
With the basketball is Critchley. Critchley goes over to Turner. Turner pops a 3. That's good.
JD's been looking for that the whole game.
And ladies and gentlemen, just that easy, just that quick. Calais on top by 2. Back the other way is Shook. Shook puts it on the floor, gives rid of it. Now left-hand side they go to Hurd. Hurd, baseline, going to swing it back out. Stanley with it. Stanley left-hand side. Hurd, shots off, no good. Rebound ripped down by Turner for Calais. Calais looks to push it back the other way. Turner slows it down, back to Dana. Out it goes to Richard, doesn't take it. Off to Turner, swings it around. Inside to Dana. Shot's going to be up off glass and good.
Yeah, good passing, good ball movement by the Blue Devils there.
And you can just see the momentum changing, especially in the first 3 minutes so far of this third quarter. It's what we had talked about. Calais now up by 4. And that's going to be a foul on Calais, a blocking foul. He'll be going the line for 2.
Giverson, I've had enough. I'm going to take it to the rack and slow this momentum, and he's just the man to do it. Very, very strong young player, Jeff. Very confident with the ball.
And he's going to the line in the act of shooting. He's going to have 2 with 4:51 to go here in this third quarter at Calais High School. Calais on top by 4. First one's good. Make it 3. Moore will check in as Shook will check out for Bucksport. As we mentioned, Calais was trailing by as many as 12 at 5 at halftime. In the first 3 minutes, they've had 8. Now they have a 3-point lead. Make it a 2-point lead. He's 2 for 2 from the line is Giverson. Critchley with it for Calais, brings it up, crosses his timeline, swings it over. Richard brings it out on top himself. Back it goes to Critchley. Critchley in the paint by the defender, up off glass and good.
Yeah, splits a defender. Great move by Critchley.
Doesn't force it up, doesn't try to run him over, just splits him, as you said, Mike. Put it in for 2. Calais back by 4. Giverson with it, right hand side. Moore, who's just checked back in. Now back to Giverson. He gets by the defender, backs off. Floater is going to be off, no good. Rebound, tapped out of bounds. It's going to be Calais ball. Wow.
Well, Calais benefits there.
There's going to be a timeout on the court by Bucksport. We'll take 1, 2, 4:17 to go. Calais by 4. We're back after this.
delivering on a promise to keep families comfortable year-round. That's Dead River Company, family-owned for over 100 years and proud to serve all of Washington County with reliable heating oil and propane delivery, 24-hour responsive emergency service, and energy-efficient heating equipment installation. Dead River Company, when you need us, we'll be there. With offices serving Washington County in Calais, Machias, and Eastport, find us online at deadriver.com.
Welcome back to one of Calais High School. Calais with a little bit of a break on that possession.
A little bit so it's noticeable.
Yeah, it was kind of funny, Mike. We're staring right at it, and all of a sudden we look down and Soper gets ready to take the ball out. And they said, no, the other way.
Yeah,
He's going,
he goes,
what? He said, but baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. You got to go to school. Calais with it. High post. It goes to Dana. Back out to Critchley. Critchley just cut off that time. Now we're on top. Turner for three. That's going to be off. No good. Rebound one and down. Stanley back the other way. Comes with it. Out on top. Here goes Giberson. Giberson in the paint. Baseline jumper is going to be good by Hurd.
Yeah, Hurd's got that baseline jumper down. Nice smooth stroke.
Back the other way with it is Calais with a 2-point lead. Richard out on top. He goes to Turner. Now to Critchley. Baseline. Ritchie. Travel. Turnover goes back to Bucksport. So it's been a good timeout so far for Bucksport.
Yeah, it has been. A little shuffle of the feet that time by Mason Ritchie. No question. Official right there.
Giberson with it. Chance to tie this up or take the lead with the 3-point play. Still with the dribble. Right-hand side it goes. Moore in the corner. Hurd. Calais out on these shooters right now. Almost loses a handle. He gets rid of it to Giberson. Billy Gibson's calling for 5 seconds. I don't know how he counted that high. With the basketball is Calais. Stanley. Stanley out on top. Giberson. Giberson gets by one defender. Good pickup that time by Ritchie. Back they go. 3-pointer is going to be off. No good. Rebound. It's going to be a tie-up. Alternating possession this time is going to be Bucksport.
Yeah, you got to love Sofer's activity in there, though, Jeff. Got a nose for the ball. Very, very good rebounder for Bucksport.
In good hands, too. Those two Calais players there. He grabbed the ball and held onto it to get a tie-up anyway. On top with it is Stanley. Stanley has it blocked that time by Dana. Picked up, though, by Bucksport. Out on top with it is Stanley. Stanley, he gets the screen. And that's going to be a moving pick. That was a good call by the official as Richard got around the screen.
Yes. Yeah, good hustle by Richard to be there. And I think the Bucksport player kind of leaned in, stuck his leg out a little bit there, and the official right there to call it.
42-40, 2:45 to go here in this third quarter at Calais High School. Calais with the basketball and the lead. Richard goes over to Critchley, swings it over. Turner, 12-footer is good.
J.D. Turner starting to find his range.
Calais back to a 4-point advantage, 44-40, 2.5 to go here in this third quarter at Calais High School. With the basketball is Moore. Moore still with it. Swings it over the right-hand side. Stanley looking underneath. He gets the screen out on top. Calais works their way through it, picks up defensively. Hurd, Turner out on him, says, no, I'm not going to give you that corner three again. Now Moore has it knocked away. Turner with the steal from behind. Turner takes it to the hole. There's a lot of contact, no call. Back comes Bucksport the other way. Giberson in the paint. Shot's going to be off, no good. Rebound by Shook. His shot's up and good.
Yeah, another good board by Sofer.
44-42. A minute 45 to go here in this third quarter at Calais High School. Richard with the basketball for Calais over to Critchley. High post, it goes to Dana. Bounce pass, baseline. Ritchie is going to be a foul. That's going to be a big one on Bucksport.
Yeah, come on late. That time was Sofer. It's going to be 3 team fouls now on Cameron Sofer, and Bucksport is certainly going to need him in the ball game, Jeff, because he is a force underneath for them.
And he's going to have to check out, I believe. Shook will come in for him. Calais with the basketball. They get it in. Dana's shot's no good, but he's going to draw the foul quickly on Shook, who just checked in.
Yeah, good smart move by Coach Constant. Call that play, and that's going to get another one. That's going to be 4 now on Shook, so I don't think Sofer is going to be able to spend much time on the bench for Coach Deans.
Dana on the line in the act of shooting. He'll have 2. First one's good. Minute 34 to go here in this third quarter. 45-42. Calais by 3. Calais outscoring Bucksport by 8 here in this third quarter.
Good board.
An offensive board that time by Ritchie off the missed foul shot. Inside he goes. Ritchie gives it off. Critchley up, no good. Rebound, Critchley up, no good. Rebound, shot up, no good, but a foul on Bucksport. Wow, how much contact can you have? And I think that might be number 5.
I think it is. That is. That's going to be 5 fouls now on Shook. But man, oh man, is Calais earning it in there. They're a lot of contact.
And the officials told him he had to come back out, and he said, I can't, I've got 5 fouls.
I'm not doing it.
So right now, yeah, Soper's going to have to check back in, Mike, and he's got 3.
He's got 3. He's going to have to be careful in there. And if you coach Constant and Calais, you want to keep it, taking it right to him.
Ritchie's first foul shot, Calais getting cold from the line. Was no good. He'll have one more. 1:21 to go in this third quarter. Calais up by 3. Ritchie will have one more. That one's going to be off, no good. Rebound pulled down by Soper. Back the other way comes Bucksport. On the far side is Hurd. Hurd in the corner. A 3-pointer by Moore is going to be no good. Long rebound. Chased down. A good save that time by Soper, excuse me.
He's pretty super, though, I got to tell you.
He doesn't wear a cape, but he's got the moves. Minute to go here in this third quarter. Bucksport, Giberson with a basketball on the far side. Tried to penetrate, couldn't do it. In the corner it goes to Hurd. Hurd shot's going to be no good. Rebound by Dana. Dana has it stolen away from behind. Tapped out of bounds. It'll be Calais ball.
Yeah, I got to love the hustle by Tony Dana. This Calais team, they're relentless. They're not going to let up.
Calais would love to have a 5 or a 6 point lead going in to the fourth and final quarter. Right now they lead by 3 and they have the basketball with 48 seconds to go. Critchley with it. Skips it all the way over to Richard out on top to Turner. Turner back to Critchley. Critchley in the paint, kicks it out to Richard. Richard running one-hander, shots off glass and good.
Yeah, he's been so adept at that. Second half of the season, really looking for his drive shot.
So Calais up by 5, outscoring Bucksport by 10 here in this third quarter. We're down to 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. With it is Moore in the corner to Hurd. Hurd dribbles it back out on top. Giberson with it. Giberson gets by 3 Calais players underneath. Going to kick it all the way back out. Moore's for 3. That's going to be good.
Yeah, he's a shooter. Isaac Moore knocks it down. Nice pass by Giberson.
Critchley with it. Critchley, foul line shot, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Moore. We played 3 quarters, don't go anywhere. Calais on top by 2, 47-45. We're back after this.
Remodeling, renovating, or building new, Hammond Lumber Company will help you take the guesswork out of creating your new kitchen or bath. Bring your plans, sketches, or just your initial ideas to the design professionals at Hammond's Kitchen, Bath, and Flooring Center. Using 3D design software, Hammond's designers can show you how your project will look in several variations and help you create your new kitchen or bath right there in the store. Need a little more inspiration? Explore Hammond's complete in-store kitchen and bath showroom displays and try out their features firsthand. When you find one you like, Hammond's designers will help you make it your own. From countertops to cabinets to flooring, in your choice of materials and colors. Hammond's professional design services are included when you purchase your materials from them. And of course, Hammond will deliver your order for free within striking distance of any of their 21 locations statewide. Creating a custom kitchen or bath is easy when you make Hammond Lumber Company your building project partner.
Welcome back to Calais High School, getting ready for the fourth and final quarter of action. And this game is, nothing's been decided, Mike.
No, it's been right back and forth. You got to love the grip by Bucksport also. They're not going to give up. Of course, they've got that quick strike ability. They've got 3 or 4 people that Calais has to recognize. They can hit that long ball. That'll get you back in the ball game some quick.
Yeah, Calais fought the way back. They had a 5-point advantage. They outscored them by 10. Baseline with it. Turner for 3. That's going to be off. No good. Rebound ripped down that time by Soper. Back the other way comes Bucksport. Giberson with it. Swings it down to Hurd. Hurd thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Now it goes into Soper. Soper looked underneath. Nowhere to go. Hurd swings it back out on top. Now to Stanley. Around. Everyone's touched it on this possession except for Mike and I. Giberson. Out it goes to Hurd again. Hurd for 3 more. That's going to be off. No good. Rebound, Calais. With the basketball, Ritchie grabbed the board. Now is Turner. Far side with it is Richard. Richard gets it inside. Dana. Shot's going to be off. No good. Rebound pulled down by, sitting in the paint that time was Giberson. Ball came down and made it to him. Stanley, shot's going to be good, and the foul.
Yeah, Stanley's looked for that drive shot the whole basketball game, Jeff, and the little guy knows how to use his body, draws the contact.
7:01 to go. It's all knotted up, 47 apiece. Chance for Bucksport to retake the lead. That's going to be off no good. Long rebound is going to be chased down. Calais, good hustle that time by Critchley. Turner with it. Turner underneath it goes. Shot's going to be up and good. Powered home that time by Ritchie. Man, there is contact on every shot. So Calais retakes the lead by 2. Giberson with it, all the way out to midcourt. He gets the screen. Thought about the shot, doesn't take it, gives it over. Now in the corner they go to Hurd, back on top. Giberson for 3. That's going to be off, no good. Long rebound, it's going to be out of bounds. That'll be Calais ball.
Very surprised. Giberson had his feet set, had a pretty good look from a couple feet behind the arc. He's knocked that shot down the whole game, Jeff. A little long on that one. Calais fortunate.
Calais up by 2 with the basketball. 6.5 to go in this contest. With it is Richard. Richard, top of the key, gives it over to Turner. Turner, back out to Critchley. Critchley, back out to Turner. Turner in the paint, running shot's going to be off, no good. Rebound tapped around, pulled down by Moore. Back the other way. Just could not get it to fall.
Nice
Moore has it blocked, grabs a loose ball though. Back out now, he goes to Stanley. Stanley in the paint, he has it knocked around, falls through for 2.
Yeah, Stanley's been huge for Bucksport in this game. He's come up with really some timely shots.
49 all. Calais with the basketball every possession now. Very, very important. Turner with it. Turner swings it around the right-hand side. On the baseline, he goes to Ritchie. Back out to Turner. Turner gets by one defender. Shot's going to be off, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Picked up this time by Bucksport. Sopper with the board. Back the other way with a chance to take the lead is Stanley. Stanley gets by one defender. Kicks it over the left-hand side. Moore for 3. It's going to be no good. Calais with the ball. Back the other way. Richard with it. Richard to Turner. Shot's going to be up and good. How did that go?
Hello. A little reverse spinner.
Man,
nice.
He had some spin on that one. Calais retakes the lead. And that was right in Super's face, too. Sopper's face. Back the other way. Shot's going to be off. No good. Rebound. Sopper up. No good. Rebound. Sopper up. No good. Foul on Calais.
Well, that's 17 boards now with those 2 offensive boards for Sopper. I mean, he is doing some work in there for Coach Deans tonight. And the biggest thing about it, that's 4 fouls now on Critchley.
And that's going to put Sopper on the line. In the act of shooting, he'll have 2. Chance to tie this up. 4:55 to go. Takes his time. Second one's going to be short. First one's going to be short. Check that. He'll have 1 more. Nauerset gets it back from the official. Sopper takes his time. Spins it. Shot's going to be up. Off. No good. Rebound. Pull down. Let's see. It's going to be Bucksport ball. Good job that time by Isaac Moore.
Yeah, Bucksport battling for everything.
We mentioned earlier a few possessions ago or a few minutes ago that Calais wanted ball right now. Wow, missed assignment that time. Shot's going to be off. No good. Wow, Calais just missed backdoor coming Moore that time.
Yeah, it just fell asleep. Yeah, that foul's going to be on Tony Dana. It's his 3rd.
On the line will be Isaac Moore, the senior. Takes his time. First one's going to be banged home. Not sure if he called it or not. I don't think so because Hurd came in laughing, going, nice shot, bud. 1 point ball game, 51-50 with 4:51 to go. Second one's going to be off, no good. Rebound, chase down. Calais comes away with it this time. Richard with it. Calais in the corner it goes to Turner. Turner says, okay, I'm going to get a screen. He's going to bring it back out on top himself. He's guarded out there by Moore. Backs it out. Now to Richard. Trying to set their offense up. Richard gives it over to Critchley. Critchley over to Richard. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Dribbles it all the way around. Ritchie with it. Richard for 3. That's going to be off. No good. Rebound. Let's check. It's going to be ripped down. And let's see. And that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Calais. Good play that time by Giberson. Couldn't quite figure it out. So, another wasted possession for Calais. And back it comes one more time to Moore with a chance to take the lead again. Moore! Shot's going to be no good. Tapped out of bounds. Calais ball.
Again, Sofer gets his hands on that ball, Jeff. I mean, he's involved in every single rebound this basketball game.
Halfway through this fourth quarter, nothing's been decided. It's a 1-point Calais lead. Richard gives it over to up on top now to Critchley. Critchley tries to penetrate. He does in the paint. Shot's going to be off, no good. Rebound, Ritchie up, no good, out of bounds. Calais ball.
Boy, Sofer's a difference in this one. I mean, Bucks was some good shooters, but defensively and on the glass, he's just playing a ball game. Look at that.
Comes into Ritchie. Ritchie shot's no good. Ball's tapped out. Picked up. The loose ball was picked up by Bucksport's Hurd. One more time with it is Bucksport Stanley. In the corner it goes to Moore for three. It's going to be no good. Rebound by Turner. Both teams cold right now. Turner with it. Turner stops, pops, off, no good. Long rebound, chased down, and picked up that time by Bucksport. Back is Giberson. Giberson dishes it underneath, baseline, shot's going to be off, no good. Rebound, up, off, no good. Rebound, off, no good. Rebound this time pulled down.
Look at that hustle.
Wow. Shot, up, off, no good. And they got to call the foul on that one. Oh, my God. No, they're going to call Calais has an injured player down.
No, that's Critchley.
And Christie went down. I'm not sure if it's his knee or what it is. It looks like his knee right now. We're going to wait and see.
Oh, that's too bad.
And this official timeout. He jumps up. He's limping, but we're going to wait and see. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and he's still limping pretty badly coming over to the bench. So there's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take one, too. We're back after this. Congratulations to all Washington County boys and girls high school basketball teams from your friends at Federal Marine Terminal in Eastport. Your accomplishments both on and off the court, as well as the way you represent your school, your city, your town, and all of Washington County, makes us all very proud to be included as some of your many fans. Good luck to all student athletes in today's game, and best of luck in your quest for the gold ball from your friends at Federal Marine Terminal in Eastport. And we're back at Calais High School. Jeff Emmons, Mike Ellis here. In a hard-fought game, just the complete opposite of what happened down in Bucksport. We talked about that. The game in Bucksport, Calais is up by 30-some at one time. They ended up winning by about 24. Right now, I tell you, it's a one-point ball game, and Bucksport wants this game.
They are playing with a lot of heart, Jeff, I'll tell you. Playing hard.
Calais has been able to hold them off so far. We have 2:49 to go. Cook's in the ball game for Critchley. Turner with it. Turner in the paint. Shot's going to be off. No good. Calais cannot get it to fall right now. Back the other way with it. Bucksport with it. Giberson in the paint. It goes to Hurd. His shot's going to be off. No good. Rebound ripped down by Dana. Off it goes to Turner. Turner brings it back the other way. Turner over to Richard. Richard looks underneath. Neither team can buy a basket. Turner says, let's try a three. Yeah! We'll nail that one.
Having a hard time with his floater in this ball game, Jeff. But boy. Zeroed in from outside. Big one.
That was a big, big basket, man. We've gone probably 3 minutes without either team scoring. I think actually Bucksport had 1 point from the foul line the last 3 minutes, but that was it. On the other side with it in the corner. Shot's going to be off, no good. Gets his own rebound. Up, off, no good. Rebound this time by Calais. Good hustle that time by Hurd. Turner takes it to the hole, draws the foul. He's going the line for two.
JD started to look for a shot. Good penetration that time, Jeff. Just didn't hesitate. Right to the rack. I think they're going to whistle Hurd with that. That's going to be 3 fouls now on, or is that 12?
I thought they said on 1.
Yeah.
I think they put it up
there you
wrong.
Go. Yep, 3-1.
Ooh, first foul shot's in and out by Turner. And good news right now, Critchley is back into the ball game.
Well, that's great. Great if you're a Calais fan. He does so many things for this Blue Devil team, Jeff. He's such a leader on the floor. It's nice to see him.
Second foul shot's going to be no good. Rebound, though, by Ritchie for Calais. Out it goes. Calais with the basketball and a 4-point advantage. Turner thought about the three. Doesn't take it. And there's going to be a timeout on the court. We'll take one too. 1:40 to go. Calais by 4. We're back after this.
Are you having difficulty paying for medical and dental care? Eastport Healthcare can help. Depending on your income and family size, a sliding fee scale decides how much you and your family will pay for medical and dental services. For more information and required proof of income, call Elaine Abbott at Eastport Healthcare today at 853-0189. You can also ask for a sliding fee application at the front desk at Eastport Healthcare, 30 Boynton Street in Eastport. The number again is 853-0189. Eastport Healthcare is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Eastern Maine Electric Co-op is a customer-owned, not-for-profit electric utility. That means decisions are made by and for people whose lives are invested in the communities we serve. But your locally owned co-op is also part of a national network of electric co-ops serving 3/4 of the country's landmass. By sharing resources and expertise, these co-ops can not only cut costs and improve service, but also offer programs like the Co-op Connections Card, which has saved EMEC members over $350,000 on prescriptions alone. Eastern Maine Electric. Locally owned and proudly serving Maine for over 70 years.
Welcome back to Calais High School. Calais with the basketball after the timeout. They have a 4-point advantage. Let's see how long they let this go before fouling. All the way out on top. Well, Calais was underneath with it. No man's land. They got it back out. We're down to minute 25. Critchley with it. Critchley pass underneath. Shots up and goodbye, Richie.
Yeah, way to draw the defender. Good penetration. Great bounce pass to Richie.
Calais with their 6-point lead, the biggest since they've had one in the first quarter, I believe. Biggest since 10-4. Hurd with it. Giberson now. We're down to a minute 5. Giberson trying to get a shot off. Dishes it underneath. Shots off, no good. He's going the line, and that's a bad foul for Calais. That's going to be number 5, but probably the good person to foul.
It'll be on Richie, isn't it?
I believe so. Was that 5? Oh, I'm sorry. It was Critchley with 4.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's only going to be 3 fouls now on Mason Ritchie.
Man, I tell you what, he's had his hands full, too, going up against Upper. First foul shot's going to be no good. And as I mentioned, that's probably not a bad foul. We're going to take one more timeout. As Bucksport says, let's talk this over. We'll be back to Calais High School after this.
Joe's Pizza, can I help you? Delivery? Sure, we deliver. Yep. Deliver 7 days a week. Not just a few days, but every day. Whether it's a freshly prepared Joe's Pizza or any Joe's Diner menu item, we deliver it 7 days a week. Good food, great service, at family affordable prices.
Dinner time, party time, anytime. When you need delivery, call Joe's Diner and Pizzeria, 454-8400. That's 454-8400.
Joe's, we deliver.
Welcome back, everyone, to Calais High School. Speaking of Joe's, what a great time right now, 454-8400. Call and have your pizza delivered. It'll probably be there just after this game ends. So if you happen to get an extra large meat lovers with no cheese, send me your address, text it to me, and I'll be stopping over after the game.
How about extra cheese?
Well, any extra cheese. The cheese they take off mine, they can throw on yours. 454-8400 because Joe's delivers. Kyle Richard also, he's the winner of our Joe's Pizza. One more foul shot for Sopper, senior. Calais fans into it now. Sopper's second one's good, nothing but net that time.
Knocks it down, big shot for Bucksport.
He says, okay, I want some noise. I like shooting with some noise. Calais with it. Still in the back court, they're going to have to hurry. They do. Richard underneath to Dana. Dana over to Turner for 2.
Oh, way to pass the basketball.
Calais doesn't try to slow it down. They say, okay, you give us a layup. We're going to take it. Out on top, Giberson with it. Giberson, he's got it by Richard. Gets an illegal screen. Back out it goes, Sopper. Now back out to Giberson. Giberson squares for 3. That's good.
That's how quick they can do it.
And timeout on the court. We're going to keep it right here. 28.5 seconds to go. It's a 4-point ball game.
Does that really surprise you the way everything's gone?
No, what surprised me was I looked over and all of a sudden Sopper came out and the defender went around him and he leaned into him and bounced him off.
Yeah.
That's something where all of a sudden when the guy is going around a screen like that, you almost got to make the call.
Well, especially with a big body like Sopper, but certainly has an impact. But Giberson knocking the shot down, although Calais has done such a much better job with him in the second half. That's the first field goal that he's had in the whole second half, Jeff. So,
yeah, 28.5 seconds to go in this contest. And Calais has done a great job, man. I mean, they put him on the line. And what is he, 1 for 4 from the line?
Yes.
So probably if he gets the ball again, maybe not a bad place to put him. It's a 1-on-1 situation too right now. Calais with 7 fouls.
Yeah, Calais' priority one is to get the ball up the floor. Bucksport's going to put the pressure on Jeff for sure.
And Cook is into the ball game for Calais as they want their foul shooters in there. Cook. Now it's Richard. Check it, Critchley. Over to Turner.
There's a soft spot.
On the right-hand side, Cook with it.
Not
Cook
there,
triple
not there.
team.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's going to draw the foul with 17.2.
Yeah, Bucksport was looking at their chops. They had 3 guys all over Jace Cook looking up at the trees, and one of them gets a little too aggressive and draws the contact, and that one would be Giberson. So it's Giberson's first foul of the ball game, believe it or not.
And they had him trapped, triple teamed right there. Cook on the line, and this is why he's in here. It's a 1-and-1. First one's good.
Nothing but twine. Great shooter.
Big foul shot.
Pure.
Calais now back by a 5-point lead. 17.2 seconds to go. Chance to go to a 6-point lead right now. Second one's going to be good.
Yeah, okay, you got to love that. He's going to make a lot of those in his day, I tell you.
Cook checks out. Richard back in for him. 17.2 seconds. Calais going to put some token pressure. Now they're going to the backcourt. Going to make them take some time off as they bring it up. Giberson's going to fire 3 from the top of the key. It's going to be off, no good. Tapped out of bounds. Calais basketball. 9.3 seconds to go. Calais by 6. Because they can't afford to let any time go off. They do. Let a couple seconds now. 6.7 seconds to go. And Calais is going to draw one more foul, walk the other end.
Yeah, Christian Hurd gets whistled for that. That's 4 now on Hurd with 6.7 left. And if you're Calais, you got to feel pretty good about this. You get Jace Cook to the line, and now you get Dawson Critchley, who's usually a very good foul shooter unless I jinx him.
It's a 1-on-1 situation. Calais by 6. Chance to go to 7 right there, and it's good.
Hello, thank you.
That was a nail in the coffin right there. 61-54. He'll have one more. Chance to go to an 8-point ball game. And it's going to be off no good. All the way down. Giberson crosses midcourt.
Hello.
Fires a 3. That's going to be off no good. That's going to end it at Calais High School. Calais squeaked it out 61-54. Stay tuned for our final stats and our Duncan Calais High School teammate of the game after.